Well, hello again, Shima girls. How are you? Shima is back. Well, again, with this video, I want to have a very serious but educational conversation with you ladies again. And I'm going to get right down to the point. We as Black women need to stop neglecting our hair. And there's so many numerous ways that we as Black women have been neglecting our hair. And I want to go down a list of things that I personally, feel that, has been causing the neglect of our hair. And as I go down this list, I'm going to ask you ladies, in your opinion, don't you also think that, this is also a cause of the neglect of our Black women's hair? So let's begin. Now, I recently did a video about hair grease. Don't you think now, knowing what you know about hair grease, that is contributing to the neglect of our Black women's hair? Knowing what you know, think of the video that I recently made, knowing what you know about hair grease. Don't you think that slapping hair grease on our hair, knowing that it contains petroleum, and knowing that petroleum blocks out moisture 99.999% of the time, and also there's petrolatum and mineral oil in there, in several of those hair grease jars. Now, knowing what you know, don't you think that's also a form of us Black women neglecting our real hair? Okay, you know that when we put grease on our hair, that it blocks out moisture, and as Black women, we need moisture in our hair because our hair is inherently dry from the time we're born. So we're blocking out that moisture that we definitely need. Don't you think that's contributing to hair breakage, split ends, dull hair, lackluster hair, hair that doesn't grow longer than shoulder length? Don't you think so? Okay, let's continue. The hair weaves. Now, the hair weaves is a situation that's not going anywhere anytime soon. I know this. But I will tell you something that is going somewhere that is not healthy very soon. And that is the health of our real hair. Why? Because don't you think, in your opinion, again, Shima girls, I'm asking your opinion about this list of things that I'm going through. In your opinion, don't you think that wearing hair weaves nonstop, 24/7, whether it's sewing or gluing or half weaves, don't you think that just wearing the hair weaves and not doing anything to our real hair underneath, not nurturing our real hair underneath, not moisturizing our real hair underneath, don't you think that's also a form of neglecting our real hair as Black women? Now, you've seen it with your own eyes, okay? When the Black women remove those hair weaves after neglecting their real hair 24/7, okay? The second the new growth pops out, they're slapping another hair weave on, okay? They're redoing their sewing weaves, their gluing weaves, their half weaves, their lace front wigs. You've seen it with your own eyes that once they remove all that fake stuff from their real hair, you're only gonna see what? Thinning hairlines, balding spots, hair that's, again, dull, lackluster, unhealthy hair that doesn't grow past their shoulders. So in your opinion, didn't their real hair get neglected because they never stopped, not even once, not even twice at least, to take care of the real hair underneath? Let's continue. Rough combing. When you're combing your hair too roughly, in your opinion, Shima girls, isn't that also another form of neglecting our real hair as Black women? When we take a hair comb and just quickly start raking it through our hair, look at this, just raking it through our real hair. Don't you think that's also a form of neglecting our real hair? Because when we're doing this, we're breaking our hair. It looks like we're combing it, but we're breaking it. Okay, we're breaking it, we're creating split ends. At the very least, we're creating split ends. Okay, and all of this is full of hair, and not the normal shedded hair that we shed every day, which is about 100, maybe 150 per day. It contains thousands of hair strands, of healthy hair strands. So, don't you think just something as simple as combing our hair is also a form of neglecting our real hair? Even if you do not know the fact that combing from the ends on up, is the healthiest way to comb our hair and detangle our hair, even if you don't know that, but at least shouldn't we have been combing our hair gently, taking care of it gently as we're, combing our hair and styling our hair, whether it be with a hair comb or even a hairbrush? Let's continue. Going months without washing our hair. Isn't that also another form of neglecting our real hair? The black women that go months without washing their hair, they are the ones who are totally obsessed with the fake hair, of course. And they don't want to get their hair weaves or their lace front wigs wet because, it'll mess up their style. So they go months without washing their hair, which is months of product buildup and also sweat buildup from their own bodies. And especially if they have oily scalp buildup, dandruff buildup, all of that contributes to dull, lackluster hair that begins to break and not grow past shoulder length. So, again, in your opinion, isn't that also another form that our black women have been neglecting their hair by not washing their hair at least once a week to once every 2 weeks max? Especially when when you're wearing the protective styles and you leave it on for at least 2 weeks, you wash your hair after you remove your protective style. Okay, but if you spend months and months without washing your hair, let's say you wash it once it's past 2 months without washing your hair, that's too long to go without washing your hair, in my opinion. Okay, let's continue. Not using protective styling. Now, knowing what you know, Shima girls, after being in my channel for as long as you've been in my channel, you know very well that I speak a lot about protective styling. So knowing what you know about protective styling and you not using protective styling, as part of your hair regimen, don't you think that's also another form that we as black women neglect our hair? Knowing that protective styling, protects the ends of our hair 100 times better and keeps it from drying off 100 times better and maximizes our hair growth potential 100 times better. So in your opinion, not using protective styling, isn't that, a form of also neglecting our hair? You tell me, Shima girls. This video, is to have a dialogue. Okay, this is just my list. All right, we're going down my list of things that I know for a fact contributing to the neglect of our black women's hair. Also, don't you think that constantly copying your favorite celebrity's hairstyle is also another form that our black women have been neglecting their hair? Celebrities, they change their style in the blink of an eye. And then, there goes the young black girl or even the older black woman, trying to copy her favorite celebrity's hairstyle because she wants to look like the celebrity, or she just admires the celebrity so much that she just has to emulate that celebrity every which way she can. Okay, so it doesn't matter that celebrities using lace front wigs or hair weaves or sewing weaves or extensions or dyeing her hair, every other week, or doing whatever that they do to their hair to make it, marketable to you. Okay, So, don't you think that's also a form of neglecting our real hair? When we relax our hair too often, the second we see the new growth pop out and we slap the creamy crack on that new growth, don't you think that's also a form of neglecting our real hair as Black women? Knowing what you know about hair relaxers, that they're chemicals, that they potentially can take our hair out if it's not used properly, okay, in the right way. Don't you think that that's also a form that our Black women have been neglecting their real hair? By instantly just slapping, the hair relaxer on the new growth the second they see it, and not stretching their hair relaxers past the 2-month period. Stretch the relaxers 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 months. Don't you think that's also a form of neglecting our real hair as Black women? So, Shima girls, with that said, let me know again your opinion, okay, regarding the list that I shared with you. Aren't those forms of us as Black women neglecting our real hair? So, Shima girls, thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time. God bless.